Hello everybody, this is Mr. Po and welcome to a new video. I've recently thought we didn't make new vlogs about the updates in aquariums, so I decided it would be a good time to make one more maybe. So let's get down and see what is happening right now in all the fish tanks. So, okay, let's first of all get down to this aquarium, this 65-liter warp aquarium. Some black skirt tetras are here as well. They've been here, I think, for a few months, I think 2 or maybe 2.5. Well, the problem in this aquarium is obviously algae. There are some string algae that is still growing. I will remove it when there is maintenance, which should take place in maybe a week or maybe next week, because I started making water changes just like once in 2 weeks, because these aquariums have been sitting for a long time and developed their own ecosystem. So they are running like semi-automatically, if you will. Well, okay, plants-wise, we do have these cryptocorynes. They have grown out. A single small cryptocoryne that I had, I do not even know which one it is, and there is even a small sprout here, and I like this darker, color and this, brown coloration in the middle. Well, we do have some hornwort that I keep just like for grow out purposes. We have some echinodoros here and there. We have some Monte Carlo growing vertically just because there is no CO2 and high lighting. And there was some water sprite. I think that this is the water sprite, or maybe not, I'm not sure, but there was. And also we have some Anubias that melted and bounced back. I cannot even see it right now because there are some algae and some plants. Okay, so well, it is getting covered in algae everywhere, even on this sand, because I added this sand as this was like a bare bottom aquarium, but I thought that it would be nicer, and it is indeed nicer, but because of this algae it doesn't look very sightly. So well, I should remove it somehow. Well, the probable reason for that is this lighting. It's like too long. Okay, so I think it's like 10 hours. I always forget to switch it off. And there is a plant wall here, artificial plants, but they do fit nicely, and I thought that would be a good idea. So well, that's what it is. Now let's get down to another one. Here we have what I call an ecosystem aquarium, because it's been running for like 4 years, I guess, as this, filters, as I remember, and also this gravel. The gravel especially, I'm not sure about filter, but the gravel has been kind of sitting in water for like 4 years, I guess, and it has accumulated tons of good beneficial bacteria, and combining this with all those plants, it creates this ecosystem like a natural filter, which absorbs all the nutrients produced by fish, all the waste, etc. So nothing is left over. Well, we do have some carpeting plants here. I do not even know what they are. It was just an experiment. I don't know why. We have some Myriophyllum, which doesn't look really nice. We have some Monte Carlo. We had some guppy grass. I think that this is a part of it, of this guppy grass, okay? And we have tons of hornwort. I actually kind of reorganized this aquarium, making it like trimmed and whatever, but after like a week or so, it has overgrown again, as you can see, and all these guppies are no longer fry. Yes, they are like juveniles, and they were all born from other guppies that I had, but I gave them away to a local fish store. So well, I do not know whether I should trim it back, because I like it this way. It's also more eco-friendly, if you will, meaning that it requires less maintenance. Everything is absorbing all the nutrients, but I don't know, we'll see. I mean, like, there is not so much light coming from above, which makes, the lower area suffer a little bit of the plants. Well, I feed this tank like once a day. I added new driftwood, which was super cheap, considering its quality. It was like a discount, so of course I grabbed it and put it here. And another driftwood that was here, I actually removed. So well, we have tons of shrimp here. I don't know whether you see them or not, but there are some. Take a look. Here you can see the tail of the shrimp. So well, new babies are born, shrimp babies. I even removed some of the shrimp and placed them in another aquarium. I will show you right now. So here we have this 27-liter aquarium, and so what I did here, I initially, wanted to leave only Anubiases here, these ones, and they actually, I think that these guys have grown from one, and these two I bought separately, or maybe one is a baby plant from another. I do not even remember exactly. So well, anyway, and I didn't like, after I, remade this aquascape, I didn't like the look, because nothing else was there. Oh, sorry. And I just started placing hornwort and myriophyllum cuttings, at the back. And also I left small, echinodoros. And what happened, they just, floated again to the surface. So I need to replant them. And I'm trying to keep this aquarium trimmed all the time, which means that I will have to trim them like these hornwort stems, I think, once in a week. Well, we do have some antlers, and right now I have 4. The 5th one passed away, unfortunately. I think because of the age, because these antlers are like maybe 1.5, maybe 2 years old. We have some hillstream loaches that right now is swimming. They are very, very cunning. We have one, one platyfish. There were 2, but another one passed away, unfortunately, because it had some deformities, like the mouth deformity, which basically she couldn't eat properly. So well, and we have some Corridora catfish. They do not grow very well, because I've read that sometimes Cory catfish, they do not grow that much, while some others grow very, very significantly. Well, right now I'm satisfied with this aquascape. Maybe I would change the stocking. I guess that this platy feels a little bit kind of like lonely and maybe out of place in terms of the scale. So I guess that maybe I will rehome it, but I haven't decided yet, because actually I cannot give it away to anybody, okay? Finally, let's come to this 45-liter aquarium. It has overgrown a little bit, unfortunately, meaning that I will have to do as this trimming session once again. You see, we have some hornwort, we have some Hygrophila siamensis, some myriophyllum, some rotala stems, which do not look really good because the fertilizer is not working that I've recently bought, some Anubias, and I guess that we have some Monte Carlo at the back, which I will have to, trim as well, because the stems above, they just block the light and there is no light. I think it's even visible on the video right now as well. So well, I restocked this aquarium. There was some guppies and some dwarf gouramis as well, besides this one, but they were constantly fighting and the guppies were constantly breeding, so it was very chaotic. So I guess that it was a good idea to rehome these guys. And I actually, instead of this fish, I decided to go with black skirt tetras again, because I really like those fish. They are really, really striking. And you know what, surprisingly, in our area, it is very difficult to find this initial, not, glowfish variety, like real authentic variety of black skirt tetras are actually very difficult to be found anywhere, even in Tashkent. So that's why, I try to get as much as possible of those guys. And we have some Corridora catfish. Maybe you can see one here, and some neon tetras. I actually wanted more, but I've only got 2, which is not good. I think there should be like at least 6 or maybe 5. So well, about the stocking, I'm really, really happy about the stocking right now. This aquarium definitely needs some cleaning because it gets really murky. I don't know the exact reason why it's always like that, and it is murkier, let's say, than others as well. I think it's even on the video it is visible. And one more thing that I wanted to talk about is that this aquarium has undergone, the treatment of ichthyopteriasis, and this was icing on those black skirt tetra guys. So I've added some chloroquine for, I think for 3 days or 5, and it's all gone, which is great, right? I think that it's really helpful, this medicine, but you need to find the correct dosage. For example, for this aquarium, it was like one peel of that, maybe a little bit less than one peel, one day, and then after 2 days, and then water change, and maybe the third day. That's what it was. So well, okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Now I'm going to feed the fish, and maybe later I will kind of like make another IG story about it, or maybe not. So anyway, thank you for sticking by. There will be more updates to come, hopefully, and enjoy your day.